Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous never-ending grind. Yep, it's a never-ending grind. Like, where's Dab's Hope? Need to figure out where Dab's Hope is. Sis left. Okay, it's over that hill. Then how do we get away over here? Interesting. Sis Dark. Well, thank you for watching. Be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. Don't be like the 99% that can't subscribe to any channel. Be like the 1% that supports the YouTube channels that they watch. It doesn't cost you anything. You can be notified when I produce more videos. And what I do is when people subscribe and I can see their subscription because they followed the instructions in the description where they made their subscriptions public, I even subscribe to their channel because I know how important it is to subscribe to people's channels. Doesn't cost anything, didn't cost me anything, but it is hard to get people to subscribe. It's like they're afraid that some pirate's going to come out and attack them because they subscribe to someone's channel. And the worst thing that you can do is not subscribe to people's channels, the people that you follow. Because YouTube has made it so difficult to get support unless you get subscribers, and then you got people that won't subscribe to anybody. So it just makes it very difficult. We have upper level blips, but you know, at the most I'll just show it to you because for one, you don't get enough credits for shooting skimmers and stingers, and two, you get attacked by support ships, and that's not a whole lot of fun either. Main thing is collecting the materials. Like there's some outcrops here, and then there's there is interesting places to see, and like the stingers and skimmers. See, now where carbon was full, we only have 12 out of 300, so because we went to the material traders. So we're doing planetary exploration at Dab's Hope. See, there's a closer one right there. And if you subscribe to our channel, we'll give you pre-release videos up to 10 days before others. Those that don't subscribe to anybody's channel gets to see them. And I might even like to have more than 10 days. Right now we have about 3 days worth of videos. And I'd like to have about 10 days, and I'd like to even have more. I want to reward those that are not allergic to subscribe buttons. And really it's the people that subscribe that help our channel, not the ones that watch without subscribing. They don't help our channel that much. They help themselves, but they don't help the channel. So, and I'm more concerned about the channel than they're entertained without supporting the channel. So, the more I can give to our subscribers, the better. To incentivize subscribing. Now we'll go check out some of these upper level blips, but if it's mainly skimmers and stingers, which my guess it is, it's not really worth it. Because I don't want to be attacked by support ships. And if you donate to our channel, we'll also give you early access videos too. Yep, there's a trespass zone. We know what that's all about. Now it could be a satellite where there's one skimmer stinger that comes out the top, but you can't really collect anything without having to defeat them. Now it could be a armored mining area. And they're wanted, but the last time we were here and we shot them, we got support ships shooting at us. So I just don't really want to go through that, because there's really no place to hide. You're kind of out in the open, and they got open shot at you. Yeah, you keep moving back and forth, and the system security will eventually show up after about 10 or 15 minutes and destroy the support ship. But it's really not worth it. You don't get enough from it. Now, if you got like 5% added to your combat rating every time you had to go through that, that might be okay, but you don't. It takes like 10 kills to get 1% of the stingers and skimmers. So it just really don't pay. Yeah, there's not as much material as I would like. Raw materials. And underneath the videos to the far left, you'll find our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 900 more videos. But be sure not to be allergic to that subscribe button. We need subscribers, and at this rate it'll take us about 10 or 15 years just to get the minimum support from YouTube. And I probably won't be making videos by then if that's the case. To continue to make videos, you're going to have to subscribe. Because I'm already starting to get burned out of making the videos because we're getting no support. We're getting less than 1% subscribers, and it's just not worth it to go through the hassles of creating the videos if only less than 1% are going to subscribe. So if you want to see this channel continue, I would say you better subscribe, or it won't. Because at some point I'm just going to say forget it. It's not worth it. And I'm close to that already. So far it hasn't been worth it. Making 900 videos for less than 1% of those that watch. You wouldn't do it either. It's like, why don't you try to have your own YouTube channel? It's terrible. You need to try it. It's terrible. So why would I try it if it's terrible? Oh, you gotta try it because it's terrible. And it's terrible. You gotta have all this equipment, you gotta keep it running, you gotta wait, so far waste all your time creating videos that everybody watches but no one supports. Or very few support it. And then what's funny is I get comments like, you need to make more videos. Well, you need to subscribe. More people need to subscribe. If I got like 3.5% instead of less than 1%, it might be a little bit better. That's what I was figuring that I needed just to gain support within the next 6 to 8 months. And then it's minimal support. And Oculus went out again. It's gone out like 4 or 5 times today. The tracking. I mean, it is totally worthless. Do not, I repeat, do not get an Oculus Rift S. It's junk. It is absolute junk. I would not buy it again. It cannot keep tracking, and it's always going hazy because it loses tracking, or your controllers when you have to use your controllers and use the laser beam that comes out of them, and it's facing the opposite direction than where you're pointing, or it's way off somewhere. It's just a mess. So I'm giving a D recommendation of the Oculus Rift S. Do not buy it. It's worthless. It is a train wreck. I hope Oculus is listening, because they make junk. And I'm going to cut it down forever as long as it continually loses tracking. And it can't just say, oh, I lost it for a minute, let me keep trying to reconnect. No, when it loses it, it's gone. You have to reboot. You got to reboot the application. And they say, well, you don't have enough lighting. I got more than enough lighting. I have put in lighting all around where I'm setting. So that excuse doesn't work. So it is trash. It's absolute trash. Do not buy an Oculus Rift S. It's just garbage. Not worth the money. Get a better system that has better tracking. So as you know, I give reviews too of games and equipment. I'm not real pleased with Elite Dangerous either, with Frontier and the way they manage their game. Too much control. They control every aspect of your gameplay. They give you no choices. Yeah, there's something over here. So I am a critic when it comes to this stuff, when it's just a mess. The Oculus Rift is a mess. And the extreme control, that's that other site that we had already been to, because it's the skimmers and stingers flying around. And up to 7 interdictions in one Super Cruise run, really? I'm not a fan of that. It's way too excessive. And they're nerfing asteroid mining continually. No, I'm not a fan of that either. Where I can asteroid mine now, where it used to be I could get up to 30 tritiums in a 45 minute or an hour. Now it's like 9. And they admit that they nerfed it some more. They made it harder. Just because a few were doing real well. I mean, there should have been a way to tell after you get over a certain amount. Maybe it nerfs it a little bit. But, you know, I'm not a fan of the way Frontier manages Elite Dangerous. Like No Man's Sky and Subnautica, they give the player a lot more control on how they play. I'm more of a fan of that. Well, I'm about going to have to end this video where I can reboot the Oculus Rift software again. until the next time it loses its tracking, which it's like 10 times a day now, 5 to 10 times a day. So I will never buy an Oculus product again. As long as they're not testing before they sell stuff. 'Cause this is a mess. It's an absolute mess. And I have tried all the recommendations that people have given about the settings on your USB ports and all that kind of stuff, and it still does it. And this is another thing I'm not a fan of. When it barely spins, it turns you in 180 degrees. I'm not a fan of that. Just part of that obstacle course gameplay that Frontier loves. I don't love it. Trying to throw obstacles in your way all the time, like that's their favorite thing to do. How about a little more realism and a little less obstacle? Yeah, Elite Dangerous is not my favorite game. I do it, and I do more videos on Elite Dangerous because we get more views at this point. But it is not my favorite game. By far, it is not. I just don't like the controlling aspect that Frontier puts on Elite Dangerous. Where it's their way or the highway. It's their way or don't play. Well, I wish my other games had as many viewers, because then I wouldn't play. So there's a lot of things about Elite Dangerous I don't like. But there's plenty of you that do like it, so that's why I keep creating videos. I don't like the grind aspect of it, where it's, if you don't grind, you can't play. Can't have fleet carriers if you don't grind constantly. You have to come up with 25 million a week just for the upkeep. I don't like that. But it's all about the YouTube channel. Yeah, I care about the YouTube channel. Most of those that watch our videos don't care about the YouTube channel, but I care about it. Sys ship. Well, in this video, we might do another one of these. It'll probably go get close to that those skimmers and stingers, because that's usually what it does. Parks next to trespass zones and stuff. But if you want to see our pre-release videos, we have about 3 days worth of videos in pre-release right now. Only our subscribers can view them. The ones that have subscribed have set their subscription to public and have emailed me, so I can send them the pre-release links to the videos. Those are the only ones that can see the 3 days that I've already created. Sit down. Appreciate you coming along, especially those that have subscribed to our channel. And hopefully more of you will subscribe, and we could get maybe to 3.5% subscribers. It's kind of a shame that we get less than 1%. So hopefully more of you will subscribe and try to keep our channel active, because if I get burned out too much because of the lack of support, then you might not have our videos in the future. So be sure to subscribe to show that you do want me to keep making videos and you don't want me to shut it down. And consider donating and watch more of our 900 videos that we have out there. So until next time, thank you for watching.